Ciao everybody. I'm just walking down the street here to the bank, and I was going to do this as a live stream, but it's a bit hard to do that on the fly. I didn't bring all the equipment out, and I just wanted to show you how many banks there are in Vietnam. So first up on this side here we have the Marine Services Bank, MSB, with a Western Union ATM. On the other side, the yellow one back there is the Nama Bank, N-A-M-A. Never heard of them. So that's two banks. Haven't passed the first building yet. And I'm probably only going to go 3/4 of the way down this street because I'm just going to my bank to get out some dong. And I use my Australian bank, and I don't have any charges on my account from that. This one here is called on the window there, Saigon Bank, and we had a MoneyGram sign back there. So if you're into the Saigon Bank, that's a good one for you. And of course, the green one over here is BIDV, which is a development bank of Vietnam. So what's that, 3 or 4? Back onto this side of the road, no banks in these next two shops, but I think the third one might be a bank. So, you know, I come from Australia where we have 4 main banks and 20 overseas banks. But when I get to sleepy little Ha Long Bay, I find about 20 banks in the street here. So some of them don't take my card from Australia. I think they need to be linked up with Visa or MasterCard or one of those global payment schemes to actually make the card work. So the next one I'm coming up to here is called Viet A Bank. So it's Viet A Bank. And I'll turn around so you can see that one. Viet A Bank is commonly known as the Blue Bank, whereas BIDV is commonly known as the Green Bank. And I'm going to the Purple Bank. This one's an interesting one here, because what happens in Vietnam, we have one of the largest armies in the world, and 1 million in the army here, because we are right on the doorstep of China, and the military has their own bank. It's the military bank, that one. So, a bit different. But when you have 1 million people in the service, it's probably useful to have your own bank to bang all their salaries in and invest. All right, just going to give my arm a rest here. I've got to cross a 3-way intersection. We'll continue along having a good bank as we walk down the street. That 3-way intersection fooled me and I walked down the wrong street, so I've got to get back on the bank street so we can all have a good bank as we walk along. So I'm cutting down the main highway here, and we'll be back on the bank street. I do apologise for that, because it's a banker building, and all of a sudden I ran out of banks. It turns out I'd taken the wrong turn. This is a typical little highway between the houses. The food smells delicious, and coming out on the main street now. Xin chào. Now I'm at the main place. I'll just go back and see if I missed a bank on the corner here. This is a big one, I think, that just opened up. Ah, yes. I thought this was the Shanghai Bank, but apparently it's the Saigon Hanoi Bank. And this little fella just opened up today or yesterday. So we've got balloons out the front, etc. Just coming up behind me here is another green bank. This is the Expat Bank. Had a business account in here, closed that fella down now. And look, I'm not going to go right back up the street to get any that I missed. I'll just spin around here and let you know what these three are over here. So on the red one down there, it's MSB Bank, again, different one. This is Viet Bank, the blue one, and this is the PV.com Bank, the yellow one on the corner here. So three banks down there filling that whole block. So it's a banker's delight here. All right, onwards to the purple banks. I finally made it to my bank here, the little purple fellow. And I don't want me filming in here, but I'll try and take a picture of the machine when I get in. Okay, small crisis averted. I like that bank because the machine is very modern. It'll take a photo of me. It'll take my passport. We've got another ATM here next door. Vietnam Bank is another bank. It'll take my fingerprint if I want to. It takes my card, obviously. I'm old school. It'll do take a signature if it needs a signature, and it'll do NFC, near field communications. So it does it all. The problem was I tried to get, we've got GP Bank over here, this blue and yellow one. That's another bank. I tried to get 5 million out, and it tells me on my watch that the money has come out of my bank account in Australia before the machine has even finished counting the money. That's how fast global communication is these days. So I get a message on my watch to say money has been withdrawn from my account before I've even got the money. So that's gone from the machine here in Vietnam to my bank in Australia, from my bank to, I guess, the Apple servers in the US, and then to Steve's wrist here to say you've had a withdrawal, big fella. So I think it's very modern, and I do like that machine because there's no currency conversion charges and no foreign ATM charges on that one. So that's why I walked past 20 banks to get there. We did have a problem. There was no money in the machine, and it told me that I'd taken out 5 million dong and I'd only taken out 0 because it never dished me any money. So I went to the lady inside and explained to her that the money has come out of my bank. My watch has advised me that the money has come out, but the machine didn't give me the money. I'm sure you've all had that one overseas. It's a little bit of a heart stopper for you. The stress levels went up a little bit, and she said to prove it. She didn't believe me. So I logged into my bank to show her where the money had come out of my bank account, and I'd also seen that it had gone back in. So the signal had gone back from that machine to my Australian bank and told me that the money hadn't been dished out to me and had been put back in my account. So in fact, there was a withdrawal and a deposit, and we're all back squeaky clean. To solve the problem, she said, try and get 2 million dong, not 5 million dong, you fat rich guy. And so I went back and got 2 million dong out. Reality is I need 20,000 dong to buy some ear pickers, you know, the old cotton buds. And one of the street people will come and sell them to me when I'm having a coffee in a minute. So long story short, that is a great bank to get to. The machine is very modern. It dishes out 5 million dong if it has it. And 5 million dong, which is about $200 really means I've only got to go here once every 10 days or once a week or so. Anyway, off to the coffee shop now. I'm still finishing the daily walk. I've only done 3 kilometres. I'll probably do another 3 before I sit down, and then I've got a couple of phone calls to make. I hope you enjoyed the tour through Old Hongai and just the amount of banks. So people say, which bank's the best bank? Well, there's many banks here, and the bank that gives you the money with the least amount of charges is the best bank. For me, that's the TP Bank. I have used, and also coupled up with whatever particular bank I'm in with Australia, I've used a different bank from Australia in that machine, and they do charge me currency conversion fees and an ATM fee, which could run to $3 a transaction. All right, if you liked the video, click the like button. That will get YouTube into action to think there's something useful here. If you want to see more of Vietnam Steve, subscribe to the channel. The subscribers are going up slowly, so I don't know if somebody made a mistake or they meant to push the subscribe button twice and they only pushed it once. But by all means, that's the only way I know you get access to the latest information. And then comment on what bank you use in Vietnam, and also which banks are the best to avoid. That's it from Vietnam Steve. Stay frosty, and I will see you